Lao Tzu taught that our original self was inherently aligned with the Tao. Our false self, constructed by the people who formed us since childhood, along with the culture we lived in, is therefore an obstacle to be recognized and cast aside. The teachings of Carl Jung were similar, that a true-to-fact self is always present, but obscured by our personalities. Buddhism teaches that this process of recovery can be achieved by anyone who follows 8 basic principles: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort and right mindfulness, and right concentration. This is a list of goals that are not hierarchical or sequential, but are to be worked on simultaneously. Failures, shortcomings, and errors along the way are not treated as sins, but as unskillful actions to be improved upon with practice. The Bible also warns against unskillful acts, which Proverbs calls evil and foolish behavior. Taken all together, these concepts are not so different from the Christian admonition to take off the old self and put on a new self. The Old Testament is even closer to the Taoist view, prescribing an integration of self through acting in accordance with divine will and reducing emphasis on validation from society. Proverbs goes so far as to say that when actions are aligned with God's plans, God will bring success to our own. A careful study of the teachings of all 3 of our avatars reveals that when we empty our hearts by removing everything false that is not our true self, defined in Psalms as a clean heart, we enter an emptiness that is occupied only by consciousness. It is in this space that we become present to the divine, to the Buddha mind, and to the Tao, present to our true, unadorned self, which we then put on like a new garment. Yeshua teaches that we should not patch an old garment with a piece of new cloth that does not match, meaning that putting on our true self is not a patchwork repair, but a transformation so total that he likened it to being born again. Yeshua taught his followers that this process would make them complete and fully formed, but not perfect, but individuated. It is personal integration that allows us to take our birthright place among the children of the divine, whom the Creator desires that none be lost. In the Buddhist parable of the lost son, it is revealed that the universe works towards universal salvation of all sentient beings who realize their true natures. Lao Tzu taught that the more we grasp the things of mortal life, the more we lose our connection to the way all things are coming about. In like form, Yeshua said that those who cling to this life will lose it, but those who surrender to the way will save it. In a very real sense, personal integration and inhabitance of the true self is about emotional and spiritual maturity, leading to rational acceptance of reality as it is and our place in it. If our situation as humans can be transcended, this is the way.